Hello, scientists. In this screencast, we're going to focus on data processing. So let's take a look at the instructions in the lab guide for data processing. So as a reminder, you've already looked at data collection, and you have a data table for our investigation that has qualitative and quantitative data. You may have them separated as we show them here in this example. We need to process our data, which is the first step in making meaning of what it is we've been measuring and the relationships between our two variables. So I want you to do it in two ways, the processing of the data. Number one, you need to make a graph. We always like to process our data into some kind of visual form. It's much easier to look for patterns and that way. And I want you to do it this time in Desmos. So if you need a reminder on how to use Desmos to make a graph and to apply a line of best fit, please take a look at the other screencast that is about Desmos. So you can see some instructions here. You can do a screen capture from your Desmos graph and add it into your report. You want to include an appropriate graph that has your data showing, and you want to make sure that it is fitting about half of a page so that it's large enough that you can make meaning of it. You want to have everything labeled appropriately, have an appropriate trend line, and we want to use the equation of the line. So this is what's new in grade 9 in terms of graphing. The equation of the line, and you'll get it from Desmos, is going to help you find the slope. This is important when we're modeling with our wind turbines when we do the project in a couple of weeks, because the wind turbines are not behaving in a linear fashion. So we want to just practice with Desmos a little bit using a nice linear function and show also the math behind what that equation looks like and how it's helping us to find slope. So I want you to do this, as I said, in two ways. One, do it in Desmos and copy that graph into here. Make sure the equation of the line is included. Also, I want you to show all your work in terms of calculating slope. So Desmos will give you a number, but I also want you to demonstrate that you understand how to find slope. So reminder, slope or rise over run, make sure you're showing all of the stages of finding that value. So starting with slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, carrying on substituting the numbers so that you have included the units in every step of the equation or in this solution. So we're going to do that for data processing. If you've got any questions, let us know, and we will come back to another screencast to focus on the conclusion. Thanks.